Hello everyone, my name is Joy. Welcome to today's Yoga Pilates Fusion Flow. We're going to mix together some beautiful yoga poses to help you feel very free and open in your body, as well as some Pilates movements that will help with your mobility and overall strength and just feeling best for your day. Let's get started right up here at the top of our mat. Shoulders taking a few rolls back, chest and heart shining open, big breath in. Gaze up, inhale, rise up through the arms. Let's exhale, hinge from our hips, draw our abdominals up as we fold. Back over our legs, take a moment, breathe in. Exhale, lift up our gaze, bend our knees, bring our hands to our mat, and you can lunge back to a plank or you can hop there, find your plank. Before we take it down through chaturanga, let's do a little core engagement, lifting one leg and then the other behind you. I know it's easy to want to lift the hips higher here, but let's try to keep those hips down as best we can, okay? We're going to go 8, 7, 6, breathing, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now on 1, let's take that chaturanga, bend our elbows, lower the chest. Exhale up through the heart, breathe in. Exhale, round up through the spine. Let's take a child's pose. Breathe in. Exhale, one more breath in. Let's exhale, arch back up through that cat stretch, roll over the tops of the thighs, unfolding back into an upward dog or cobra. And then exhale, tuck our toes, lift back through a plank, back into downward dog. Walk our feet out, tread those heels, and send our left leg up. As the left leg comes down, we're going to shift our shoulders over our wrists and lower that left ankle on top of right. And then we're going to shift back through downward dog, send the leg up again. Shift your shoulders over your wrist, lower the leg. Lower the right heel as you raise the left leg back up. 2 more. Plank, lower that left leg. Shift right heel down, send the left leg higher. 2 more. Plank, lower the leg. Lower right heel, send left leg higher. 1 more time, shifting shoulders over wrist. Lower that leg. And then shifting back. Left leg high, breathe in. Exhale, lower that left foot. Walk your feet out. Right leg lifts, breathe in. Exhale, shift your shoulders over your left wrist. Lower that right leg. Rolling back through that downward dog split and shifting shoulders over wrist. Ankle over ankle. Heel draws back as we rise the right leg up. And again, shoulders over wrist, lower. I know our arms and wrists might be getting a little tired, but breathe through it. Press through everything, single fingertip. Shoulders over wrist, lower the leg. Just 2 more. Raise that right leg, breathe in. Exhale, shift forward, shoulders over wrist, lower. 1 more time. Right leg back, inhale. Exhale, shoulders over hips, lower. And then set your right foot next to left, lower chaturanga. Great job. Cobra, upward dog. Rounding back, child's pose. Beautiful job. As we feel ready to roll those wrists out, let's bring our palms in front of us, circle out our wrists. We always want to care for our wrists. And of course, if you did that practice and you needed a few breaks, no worries. Come back and keep working every time you do it, getting a little deeper and doing a little more. Let's turn our palms so the fingertips face our knees, and then we're going to stretch the heels of the hands forward. This is a beautiful wrist release. You may want to do this anytime you're doing planks and any exercises on your hands, and if you get a little tired there. Breathe in. Exhale again, breathe in. Great job. Let's take the back of our hands softly on the mat. We're not going to put a lot of weight there, but just kind of rocking. Again, the fingertips face your knees, but your palms are open upward. And just gentle movements forward and back. Good. Once you feel ready there, we're going to go ahead and come down to our sides. We're coming onto, here's my left elbow. So placing one elbow down, elbow under your shoulder, and our knees are bent. We're going to breathe in, exhale, rise up through the hips, and slowly lower. Just a simple movement. Exhale, rising up, waking up that oblique on our bottom side for 4. Good. And 3, lifting up. Breathe and exhale, here's 2. Good, and on our last one, let's hold up and lift out that top leg. Point that toe and draw tiny circles. 8, 7, 6, 5. Keep breathing. 4, 3, 2. Now on 1, can we reverse those circles? 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Keeping that bottom hip off the floor if we can. Last one, let's flex the foot and pulse up. 8, 7, 6, 5. Breathing. 4, 3, 2. Great job on our last one. Soften the knees together. Let's bring ourselves up. Take a little side stretch. Beautiful stretch here. Breathing. And then as we come up, we'll take this top leg and wrap it over. So this is my right leg here, wrapping it. We take a little seated twist. So top arm, left arm against right knee, gazing over our back shoulder. So you may have seen this spinal twist before. If you need to straighten your bottom leg, you can do that. Take a time and enjoy this stretch. Releasing any tension. We have a beautiful transition to the next side. So how we get here, we unwind, we go towards our back foot, or I should say your left, or I'm sorry, this is your right foot, but you're going towards your left. You're gonna unwind and make this little triangle shape in your legs and just look under your legs for a moment. Just clear that energy. Stretch it out. Beautiful job. Take a moment. Maybe you hug one leg, maybe the other. Take your time. And when you're ready, let's go to the back end of our mat. So you're facing a new direction, and we're gonna step into downward dog here. Just walk those feet out. So I know we were on a wrist a little bit. Guess what? We get to do a little bit more, but this time, shifting into plank, we're gonna do some shoulder taps. Left hand taps right shoulder, right hand taps left. I'm gonna go 10, 9, 8. Trying to keep the body pretty quiet. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now on 1, let's take that chaturanga again. Curl up, point our toes behind us, putting energy in our legs. And this time as we rock down, point the toes higher, rock back up. Point the toes, rock up through the hands, or let go with your hands, rock and catch. Or you can even reach forward and up. We call this our swan dive in our Pilates practice. And it's a great way to build strength for our back. 2 more. Last one. Beautiful job. As we lower our chest, let's bend our knees, find our feet. We can come to our beautiful boat pose. There's just some beautiful, beautiful baseline here. Let's take our hands on our feet. Lift up. Open our chest. And as we're ready, coming down, hands under shoulders. Rounding, stretching into that child's pose again. For about 2 more breaths. Just relax and breathe here. Beautiful job. Let's come to our side. Now we're on a new side. So right elbow under shoulder, knees are bent. Again, we're gonna sweep up with that top arm. Breathe in, find that beautiful stretch and lower the hip. So this is, yes, a strengthening exercise for our obliques, but we're also stretching. As you come up, beautiful stretch. Great job. Just about 2 more. Exhale. Sweeping up. Maybe about, I said 2 more, but I think we now need 2 more because we forgot how many we did on the other side. I said, oh, we better do a few more. Let's do 1 more. Hold it up. Good. Now we're feeling strong to lift out that top leg. And we're going to start those circles. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. Let's reverse that circle. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, on 1, we flex our foot, pulse it up. 8, 7, 6, 5. Keep engaging that core. 4, 3, 2. Great job. On 1, soften that hip down, draw the knees in. Reach up and over with that top arm. Maybe circle out the wrist. Exhale as we're ready, come back. Take this top leg, wrap it around. So now we have left leg on top. Right arm comes against that knee. And again, if you need to straighten out your bottom knee, you're more than welcome. Or you can just keep it tucked in as I'm showing here. Take some deep breaths in and out. Let any tension release here. Beautiful job. Let's do a really nice unwind like we did on our last side. Going this time towards your left foot, towards the back as we unwind our feet. We're going to look under the legs again. Beautiful job. We're going to take a little fun transition this time. So pivot your right toes so that you can open up your left arm into a triangle pose. Breathe in. Exhale, sweep that left hand down. Let's take a moment to rise up our right arm. Revolve triangle. Breathe in. Exhale, both hands down. Travel through the center. Look under the legs again. Now let's turn those left toes and sweep our right arm out. Just hold and breathe. Good job. And now, right hand down. Let's raise our left arm. Revolved triangle, opening up. Great job. And here's where we're gonna have another transition, both hands down. Let's just step both feet up. So we're in a forward fold at this end of the mat. Shake our head yes. Shake our head no. And we're gonna come down to a little squat now. So when we squat, rather than worrying about the heels staying up, you're welcome to let the heels peel, but if they can stay down, you can just squat right down. And then take a seat when you're ready. If you feel like you need to use your hands to support you, that's absolutely fine, but take a chance if you like. Pointing our toes, heels lifted. Let's open our chest, breathe in. Exhale, close the knees, round open that upper back. Breathe in, roll up. Exhale, close and round. Two more. Breathing in, rolling chest open. Exhale, closing, rounding back. One more time, breathe in. Good, as we exhale, hold the back of our thighs and round back. Let's draw our feet off the floor. And we're gonna release left arm, left leg, recatch. Right arm, right leg, recatch. Both arms and legs out and recatch. And you can keep catching the back of your thigh as I'm showing. Or, I'm gonna show after this option another try to pull the knees deeper in. And we release one leg and catch. Other leg and catch. Both legs out and catch. Continue with this alternating, or if you'd like for the last four, we could try always staying both legs if you want. Let's give it a try. 4 and back in. 3, both legs and in. 2, both legs. And last one. Great job. Relax your upper body. Let your head rock a little bit side to side. We're gonna take our left foot flat on the floor and raise our right leg up. Start to draw those tiny circles again, sort of like you just did on your side. And we're gonna do one more, reverse that direction. Keep your hips steady, just the leg moves. Good. Now here's the fun part, okay? As we hold that pause now in our right leg, push through the left hip and rise the right leg up. Let's flex, lower that heel, point kick up 1. Flex, lower, point kick up 2. Down, up 3. Last time on 4, and we're gonna pump up through the hips. 8, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Set your right foot down. Let's raise our left leg, lower our hips, and begin that little circle, just a small circle within your hip socket. 2 and 3, keeping your back flat on the floor. 4, reversing that circle here. 4 and 3, good. And 2, keeping everything still with that leg. Last one. Now here's our fun part, rolling up through the hips. You get to flex left heel down, point kick up 1. Heel down, point kick up 2. 2 more down, kick up 3. Last one, 4. Let's pump those hips. Here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now on 1. Both feet down, both hips high. Squeeze those glutes. Breathe in. Exhale, melt each vertebrae down, arms overhead. Breathe in. Exhale, roll each vertebrae up, hands by our side. Melt each vertebrae down, arms overhead. And again, exhale, roll up, hands by our side. And one more time, melt the spine down, arms overhead. Palms now face one another. Lift the back of the shoulders off the mat. Breathe in. Exhale, relax and open out our arms. Let's take our left foot on top of right thigh and draw our knees over to the right, maybe using your right hand to draw that left knee down. Breathe in. Exhale, good. Come back center. Set left foot down. Let's take our right foot on top of left thigh. And with our left hand, draw that right knee over. Stretch it out. Breathe in. Exhale, 2 more. One more breath in. Good. Now as we exhale, back center, slide your legs out. Take a Shavasana. You did an amazing job. So just take this time now to enjoy letting all that fun and still kind of challenging work we did just absorb into your body. Congratulate yourself for taking this time to care for you today, and set any last intentions you want to set for your day, as well as finding at least 3 things you're grateful for today that you want to keep with you through the rest of your day. Time you need, but if you're closing out your practice today, we can find a seated position. Inhaling our palms together, palms in front of our forehead, setting our intention that our thoughts are kind, loving, and true. Palms in front of our lips, that our words may be kind, loving, and true. And palms in front of our heart, that our life may be lived from the truth of our heart, that we may shine from that love within that we all share and that connects us all. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you enjoyed this class, I have more classes on my channel. You can subscribe, like, comment. All that helps me out. Thanks so much. Bye.